Hey everyone, Regal Reviews here. So I figured I'd make a video about Survivor. Because why not? But more specifically about the Beware Advantage. So let's talk about the Beware Advantage. So Xander got this not on last night's episode, but last week's, and it changes the whole thing about finding an idol. Because normally, like when you find an idol, you're like on top of the world and everything. But now it comes at a price. So he found an idol, but it has no power until the other two people on the other basically not two other people. One person on each on each of the three tribes has to find the idol. And you're probably thinking, well, how would you know? Because that'd be stupid usually to tell somebody that you have an idol. Apparently they have to say a secret code at the immunity challenge to signal, hey, I found an idol. And we saw that last night when Brad found the Beware Advantage. So now it's just up to the blue team to find an idol. So then all three tribes would find an idol, and then it would suddenly it would have power then. But the consequence is that until the idol has power, you can't vote at tribal council, which is a very big consequence and everything. And now it's interesting because Brad got voted off last night, so now his advantage that he found and his idol go back into the game. So it'll be very interesting to see who finds that next week. Yeah, I kind of like this aspect of the idol that usually, again, you're all happy and everything. Hell, I'd be happy if I found an idol too. But now there's a price to finding an idol. So I kind of like that aspect of it. It is very telling because then you know exactly and this is another risk too I didn't think about, but now everybody will know who has an idol on each tribe, so they could potentially use that information to flush an idol out when the merge comes. So yeah, I do like that aspect of it, but I'm starting to agree with a lot of the fans regarding the advantages, because what I'm seeing a lot of people are saying is that there are too many advantages, and I don't think necessarily that there's too many advantages. I think that they're too complicated to keep them all in track. Like, we're still confused about the shot in the dark advantage. There's so many questions with the Beware Advantage, and then the whole summit last night, they had to choose between three advantages. One was a tarp, one was steal a vote, and then I, for the life of me, do not know what that third one was, but there's so many advantages, and then it's like, okay, so usually in these cases you'd have to come to a unanimous decision, but if you come to a unanimous decision, nobody gets anything, so you have to bank on somebody trying to choose something different than you. It's so complicated. Take the a less complicatedness out of it. I feel like it'd be good advantages. I feel like when they go on the summit, personally, I don't care if they go on a summit. I think that could be useful down the line when they go to the merge. But it's so complicated with the if all choose this, you don't get this. But if two choose this and one doesn't, you get this. But if one chooses this and not, it's just so complicated. It doesn't have to be that complicated. I can't speak for the shot in the dark advantage because nobody's used it yet, so we don't know how it works. So I don't think anybody can have an opinion on the shot in the dark until it's actually used in the game, which I'm sure at some point it'll be used. And that'd be pretty awesome if somebody, played the odds and actually got it. But yeah, the other thing too is that the advantages were right in front of them. But I get both sides to that, because people might say on one side you might have, oh well, they're right in front of them. It's so easy. They don't have to like go in a tree or dig in the dirt for an advantage. But here's the thing though, like if you're not paying attention and it's right in front of you, I mean, you missed a big shot. Like look at Liana last night. The advantage was literally right in front of her and she missed it. And like in Game Changers, when Michaela was so pissy about sitting out in challenges, the advantage was literally right at her footstep. Not her footstep, right at her feet, and she didn't notice it. So I mean, I don't have a problem with the advantage being right out in the open, because for that reason, because if you're not paying attention, it may not be as clear as like, oh my god, it's like literally right in front of me. But then also too, it's like trying to find advantages when the immunity challenge is going on, when the idol's like hidden right in the game. I'm sorry, right in the challenge. You have to be able to get that without your tribe noticing. So this is something similar. I mean, you have to get the advantage without your tribe noticing, even though it's in plain sight. So yeah, feel free to comment down below what you guys think of the advantages, if you feel the same, if you like the advantages, or if you think they're too complicated, etc. Feel free to comment down below. Hope you guys are enjoying the season of Survivor, and until next time, stay regal.